I want to talk about this foreign tether, fleeing tether you see on the screen before me, who goes by the TikTok handle Kaleidoscope Beams, who's just so mad and frustrated with our foundational Black American lineage, so much so that she's kind of trying to incorporate herself into the lineage while giving fake outrage to our FBA lineage. Talking some, they trying to reclassify us on paperwork, to foundational Black Americans, and you guys are just going along with the program. Now, truth be told, it's only foreign tethers that, have a problem for the most part with our foundational Black American lineage. And I know this woman is a foreign fleeing tether because I went to her page and all she got is things that are pro-immigration while condemning ICE. And real FBA brothers and sisters, they generally don't have a problem with their own lineage. You know what I mean? Because foundational Black Americans is an airtight designation that gives us ties to the land and the soil over here in America. It also gives us credit for the building of America, building the infrastructure of America. Hence the why we call ourselves foundational, and through, having a designation of foundational Black Americans on paperwork, which we don't got right now. We just got that generic, African American term that was dumped on us by Jesse Jackson and the Democratic plantation. And by, having this designation, from generic African American, which is a term everyone coming over here from the continent of Africa is designated as two foundational Black Americans. This will, qualify us, and give us access to getting our justice claim in the form of cash reparations and us getting lineage-based policies enacted and put into effect. So we real FBA brothers and sisters, we know that having a designation of, African American ain't a good thing, and a switch to, foundational Black American will be the best thing, and it will open us up to get some lineage-based policies and us to getting our reparations. And this woman is a fleeing foreign tether, who's just so mad and disgruntled with the lineage that these foreign tethers go out of their way. They get more ridiculous and outlandish as the days go on. Trying to take down our FBA lineage and frame it as a group, this, that, and the other. They just try so much to negatively talk about our lineage. That's how we know what we're doing with, delineation, representing the lineage, picking up the soil over here in America, being lineage based first and foremost. That's how we know if you ever need any proof of how effective what we doing by, delineating and getting on code based off of lineage. It's effective because people wouldn't fight it so much tooth and nails if it wasn't, so effective. So I got the audio and the video of this fleeing tether who's trying to, incorporate herself into the lineage by giving fake outrage over FBA reclassification on paperwork. But like I said, the FBA reclassification on paperwork, real FBA brothers and sisters, we know that would be a good thing. That would lead to us getting our reparations and lineage-based policies. And we're gonna walk through and talk about this thing how we normally do. Fair use.
They are reclassifying us right in our faces, and you guys are conforming to it instantly, because all I keep hearing now is foundational Black Americans, foundational Black Americans. If you don't understand that that is a reclassification, and pretty soon you're going to start seeing it on.
Like I said, a reclassification, real FBA brothers and sisters, that's how I know she ain't of the lineage, because real FBA brothers and sisters know a distinction, a designation for a specific lineage, it will be a good thing. We'll get lineage-based policies enacted and put into law, and it will also lead to us getting our reparations. Only thing now they got on, these paperwork sheets is African American, and that's generic. Anyone coming over from the continent is considered an African American. We're the foundation. Our families were here in this country many years, and we were responsible for the building of America. So let's continue.
On papers, FBA, Foundational Black American Baby. You are reclassifying yourself. They don't have to do much because you are reclassifying yourself as an indigenous American when they reclassified you as freedman, mulatto, Indian, Black, Negro, colored, African American, and now here you are playing into this thing.
The white supremacists reclassified us foundational Black Americans a lot of things, and they put them terms and them words on us. We never co-signed or endorsed them. The difference with this is foundational Black Americans, we designated and, spoke up and said what our lineage is for ourselves. You know what I mean? Now we do use freedmen in, legal settings, but let's continue.
Of the foundational Black American. I can't believe this shit. Like, and it ain't even on paper yet, and y'all are reclassifying us. Like, are you? What?
But in closing, ain't no us. This woman is a foreign fleeing tether, who just mad she can't find a way into our foundational Black American lineage. Just my thoughts on the matter, but a reclassification to foundational Black Americans on legal paperwork will lead to a whole bunch of good things happening. Lineage-based policies, not to mention us getting our reparations. Peace.